Hey, how y'all done? It's Tuesday, baby. It's Tuesday because I missed Monday. I apologize. I had to take my son's girlfriend to work early yesterday morning. Then I had to help Miss Deborah move from house A to house B, and that took a good part of the day. And then I had to go pick up my son's girlfriend again. And by the time I got done with doing everything I wanted to do or had to do, well, I was a bit wore out and just didn't have it in me to do a good rant. So why waste it? I wanted to wait today because I'll just make up for that shit. And anyway, I got mail, baby. I got some mail. I got three pieces today to talk about. I got one from Janelle Boone in Odessa, Texas. Sent me a nice little birthday card. Says, good news, people are living longer than ever. Bad news is we don't get to choose which people. But if she got to pick, I'd be one of them. She also sent me a neat bumper sticker. I like this. It says, do you know that one out of every three Trump supporters are as stupid as the other two? That's right. You can pick any group of three Trump supporters, and one of them will be just as ignorant as the other two. And that's the way we look at it around here. How could it be any other answer except plain ignorance for voting for that man? And I got another one from Paulette Hallbeck. Paulette sent me a nice card, and it's got a cat hanging on the edge there. And it says, on the bright side, frustration burns 500 calories per hour. Loving stuff, Paulette. She included her a very nice donation. Paulette, we always appreciate you, darling, for sending that. And it's a pretty neat looking little card there. She also included a note with a joke in there. But that joke's between me and her. And we'll just leave it right there. Anyway, I got another one from Joy Peters in Oregon, Ohio. And she also included a nice little donation in there, which I believe now I can run down and pay the rent on my post office box so I can continue to get mail from y'all. She sent me a card and wishing you a year filled with endless possibilities. I like the card, Joy, because on the front of it is Barack Obama and his words that he told us then, and they still count now. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. And those words still hold true today. He was a great president. I miss him dearly, especially in the days of the orange marmalade turd that we have in the White House right now. The idiot con man that takes up space in there and makes a fool out of himself every day. And our nation. Getting ready to go see Kim again, I guess. Making a big fuss over it, I guess. We'll see what happens. Anyway, what's going on? Thank y'all for the cards and the messages. We really appreciate that, darling. And the fight goes on, baby. It's like Barack said, this is our fight. We can't wait on anybody else. We are the ones that changed this shit. And we did a damn good job in the midterms. We just need to keep that shit going. So what's in the news today? A terrible story I heard on the news, and it speaks to exactly what we're talking about in this country and what direction this country is going in. With shit like this. Jussie Smollett, if I'm pronouncing that right, I apologize. I didn't know him before. I guess I don't watch too much TV. He's an actor. He plays on a hit series called Empire. He is a proud black gay American. And I guess that's not acceptable for some up in Chicago way, because he went to a Subway sandwich shop, and on his way out he got attacked by two people who were yelling racial slurs and homophobic slurs at him. They beat him up. They poured bleach on him. They put a rope around his neck. All the while, I understand, yelling MAGA country. This is MAGA country. That's what this White House, that's what this man has brought out in every part of our country. Everywhere you go, you're going to find that disgusting shit. You're going to find that crap that Trump amplifies with his bigoted view of America. And he is the one that brought these people out that thought that they could get away with yelling that kind of shit and beating a man because he's black, because he's gay. Shit. I get so pissed at this whole situation ever since he's come into our house. Ever since he threw his hat in the ring. Ever since he started his bigoted comments about rapists and murderers and everything. And just demonizing everybody in this country for his benefit, so he can rile up his little base. Well, this is his little base. These are the kind of things that happen. It's disgusting that this happens in this day and age. But we are the ones that change this shit, and we're the only ones that can. I sat up last night and watched Kamala Harris put her hat in the ring and have town hall there up in Iowa. Oh, that's right, in Iowa, because they're all going to have to go to Iowa, because Iowa is the heart of the country, and my God, we got to please all them people. Somebody go over and kick Steve King's ass out of Iowa. I'd have a whole lot more trust in that state. But she went there, and I listened to her last night, and it was a good speech and a powerful speech. And she talked about health care and education. She even had an idea that people earning under $100,000 a year could have a refundable tax credit of $6,000 or so, payable to you in $500 a month increments. Now, that would mean you get an extra $500 a month from the government if you're not over $100,000. Are you shitting me? I ain't even a quarter of the way there. So, yeah, I guess I'd qualify. $500 a month do me a hell of a lot of good. But isn't that a better plan than just taking everything out of your pocket and shipping it right up the line into some rich guy's pocket? Because that's exactly what's been going on in the Republican Party, that ever since Reagan came down the pike, baby, ever since Ronald Reagan convinced the world that all the Republican Party's need is all trickle-down economics. If you give to the rich, because those are the job creators. The rest of those people down there, they're just takers. They just take. That's all they do. You're the job creators, the money. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out. They just got a whole lot richer. We got a lot poorer. But, yeah, healthcare, you bet your ass it's going to be a popular thing on this campaign for 2020, because it's an important issue. Gun control is an important issue. They say the left is going more left to a socialized democratic society. Well, I prefer that over a fascist society any day of my life. The left, the Democratic Party is finally waking up to the fact that we take care of everybody in this country, all our people, and we lift them up. And the more we do that, the more our country benefits from that. I'm lost, people. I'm still kind of in my head with the attack up in Chicago, and I'm trying to move on into the campaign. But there's a problem we're going to have, and one this pissed me off, because Howard Schultz, the Starbucks guy that created Starbucks, he's a billionaire. He's going to run for president. Going to run for president as a centrist independent. That's right. Here we go again. Another Jill Stein. That's the problem. That's what I have on my mind. This bullshit is what would put Trump right back in the White House again. If we go off on another tangent, another Jill Stein bullshit, well, I didn't get my way, so I'm not voting for the Democratic Party. I'm not going to vote at all, or I'm going to vote for this other person over here. And that's how we end up with Trump. That's how we get Trump elected. No, he should not run he's a Democrat. He's always been a Democrat. Get in the pool with the Democrats and speak your mind, buddy. Don't be running over there on the side. I'm not like those people. Hell, yes, you are. And if you're not proud enough to stand up for that, get the hell out. No, that bullshit is going to cost us an election. We'll split the vote. The Republicans don't do that. The Republicans have one candidate. They don't have a third party Republican candidate coming in on the Freedom Caucus party or the We Love America party or some bullshit like that. No, it's a Republican party. What do we have? Independents. What's that other one? Some other one. Can't come to my mind right now. Libertarian. I'm sorry. We have different sides to our side. And our side wants to pick different people for each little side. Each little group gets their own, and then we'll vote for them. And we split the hell out of the vote, and there goes Donnie in there for another 4 years. If he's not elected into the Leavenworth Hall of Fame, then Mike Pence moves up. And you want another 4 years of Mike Pence bullshit, Mr. Jesus? Yeah, I don't think so, baby. That's what the hell problem is with this damn shit of going up. We've got 2 years almost before we have an election. We do not need to form a circular firing squad. I see Howard Schultz is already coming out bad-mouthing some of the Democrats. Elizabeth Warren. Oh, she's not. What are you going to do? You're going to start picking off our people just so you can get in? Speak your mind on your values, what you have to offer. Don't be sniping at everybody else. Oh, I'm better than that one over there. I'm better than this one over there. Speak what you have to offer. Let the people decide who the nominee is going to be. The one that gets the most votes wins. That's the way we do it here. That's really pissing me off. Well, Matthew Whitaker came out and said that he's been fully briefed and the Russian investigation is close to being complete. Are you shitting me, you little turd? Well, there's a good indication that that man doesn't need to be anywhere near it. You reckon he's running over, if he's been fully briefed? You don't think he's running over to Donnie and telling him everything Mueller might have told him or some shit like that? You bet your ass he is. He says that the report will be reviewed through the various means available. Oh, kiss my ass. How about handing the report over to Congress? How about do that without it being redacted, without anything being hidden? Let's find out the facts of this case because the American people have been waiting for 2 years for this shit. We need to know. Is he a Russian hack or not? I'm betting on he is. Everybody else in his campaign was. Everybody. I can't wait to see Junior locked up. I really can't. Undocumented migrants fired from the Trump golf course and bribe collection centers. Yeah, a bunch of them. Some of them worked there for 14 to 15 years. Years they've been working for this scumbags. And you know why? Because they can pay them dirt. They can pay them dirt and they can hold that threat over their head that if you don't do what you're told, well, we'll just send you back to wherever you came from. And now he wants a wall. This scumbag in our house is nothing but a two-faced con man in every part of his life. Everything in his life, his businesses, his marriages, everything, his politics, it's all wrapped up in scum. Yep. That's who the religious right picked for us. That's who the conservatives of this country, the fiscal conservatives, the moral majority, all that other bullshit that they make up names for. The bunch of hypocrites. That's who they brought us. This guy. And it's up to us to get rid of it. And I'm all for that, baby. Donnie wrote a little tweet out. What the hell is going on with global warming? Please come back fast. We need you. Weather and climate are two different things, Donnie. Donnie's up. Oh, where's global warming? Because it's so cold in the country. And where is that? He ate this morning, so there ain't no global hunger either. So and there's no need for a health care plan because if you feel good today, well, what the hell you need to plan anything for? That's the way these people think. They're not going to worry about 20 years from now, 10 years from now, tomorrow. They're worried about how much money they can get in their bank account today, before it all comes screeching to a halt when we get in power, when a Democrat gets in, because that's what happens every time we have to elect one after a Republican is to clean up the shit that they have left everybody from Reagan on down to Daddy Bush, Junior Bush. And now this asshole. They've all done one thing, and that is raid the coffers, baby, while trying to convince good people out there that they are the ones that's trying to, government's bad. Government's the problem. We need to pay more money to rich people. It's a con job to pick your pockets while you wave the flag and clutch your Bible. That's the way they do it, baby. You can get picked off at church, too. They want you to donate to Joel Osteen every time you turn around because his mansion ain't big enough yet. Anyway, undocumented migrants at Trump golf courses. And they fired them right off the bat, baby. 14, 15 years, you think they got a little extra bonus on the way out the door? No, they didn't get squat. Get out of here. You're an illegal alien. We just realized it. Are you shitting me? He relies on those B-152, 1942, whatever visas to get people into work for his Mar-a-Lago clubs, claiming he can't find qualified people in the United States to work the bar or work the kitchen. So he uses the loopholes that he gets all his life to try to screw over Americans, and now he's up there trying to screw this country over in the biggest way, baby. War in Venezuela? Don't put it past him. Bolton would just be tickled to death to go to war anywhere. Sure would take a lot of heat off the Russian investigation. No, we can't trust him because I can't trust him not to take us into that scenario just to hide his shit. It's pitiful. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed yesterday. Sometimes life gets in the way and you got to do something else, and plans get changed, and it throws me off my rhythm. And even this morning I was a little bit busy and haven't gotten into the news. But the story about the young actor that was attacked in Chicago is just an indication of what this man continues to do to the fabric of our country. That is a disgusting display of what that man promotes. And we can't let this shit continue. We have to get his ass out soon. Anyway, as usual, we want to thank everybody on our Patreon page that keeps us going month to month, and those that make the special donations like Paulette and Joy and others that include a little donation in there to help it go a little easier, and we appreciate that. So, after this story of this actor getting attacked, there's nothing more that sticks in my mind that can be a reason for you to stay involved. This is not the country we want. We don't want a bunch of Klan members, white nationalists, Russians, Nazis, or any other of that scum shit that has found their way into the Republican Party. And it is up to the Republican Party to start kicking their asses out of it if they want to reclaim any dignity at all. I don't even know how they could even put an R next to their name. Every one of them coming up on TV, they look like idiots defending this man. And we all know where it's going to go because, evidently, according to Matthew Whitaker, it's almost over with and we're going to know everything pretty soon. Well, I damn sure hope so, because, baby, I'm ready to get the tar of the feathers and run that sucker out on a rail. I don't care. I want him out of my country. I'd prefer him see him locked up in handcuffs. But I am really looking forward to the day that Donnie Jr. and Ivanka, yeah, let's get a little indictment going because you know it's coming. And then what's Daddy going to do? Get all puffy about that too? That's when he'll take us into a war or something if he thinks his little precious little daughter, his little, fantasy of his that he created is in any danger. He'll do what has to be done. Anyway, we need to keep an eye on it. I will be back tomorrow, do my rant, and get back on schedule because we need to do that. Tomorrow's hump day. You're halfway through. Monday's already gone. You've whizzed through that already. Life is good, baby. It's getting better all the time. Like, share, subscribe. John Bertavall, Blue Dot in Texas, baby. Let that blue light shine. Let it flash all over the place. It needs it now more than any time in your life, baby. We need to let people know who we are. On Facebook, John Bertavall and John Bertavall Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Go by there and join the family. They are always on top of the situation. They were having a heavy discussion about this officer. I mean, the 5 officers that were shot in Houston on a drug raid. And it might behoove us to point out the fact that no, they weren't MS gang members and bloodthirsty Mexicans in the drug house. No, there was 2 white people in there, shot 4 officers. 5 of them injured. 2 of them got shot in the face. Yeah. Our danger's not over that border, baby. It's at the checkpoint, baby, getting that heroin into the country. It's coming right across in a car, baby. They ain't out there in the middle of the desert with duct tape and all that other crap he talks about. Anyway, y'all take care. I'll get on another rant. We'll see y'all tomorrow, baby. Y'all have it easy.